So as it's my week on trees, I thought I'd just talk you through my sketchbooks and lessons that I've done with my classes in acrylics and in watercolours and mixed media. So this was an acrylics lesson based on Van Gogh's way of painting trees, and we did these practice bits. I encourage all my students to put their work in the sketchbooks. It was using lots of different techniques with palette knives. These are just random sketches of trees in different shapes, like this looks like a horse chestnut, different ideas of what I can do with paintings. Oops, not that. This was looking at trees and different shapes of compositions, long, the same tree but in different ways. Just looking at different greens and browns. This is a workshop that I did using collage, so you can see these little flowers here, and the trees were printed with a credit card. Silver birches, and then ideas on using tape to mask off the areas before doing it in watercolour, all the colours that we would use, and I encourage note taking to remember what you're actually doing with the techniques. This is a lesson on backlights, when the sun is shining really brightly, and again making notes about all the different brushes that we used, colours that we used, etc, etc. And this is typical of a lesson as well, where we've got all the colour mixing here. I haven't actually made any notes, but I would encourage my students to do so. And then different ways of painting the winter trees, coniferous trees with mist, different ways of producing mist. And then another sketchbook here. So this was developing a painting that I actually did as a commission. And so these are trees in Derbyshire, and different ideas and different ways of doing things, trying them out using pastels and tissue paper and all sorts. Just again another sketch. This is how I think, getting ideas of what I would do and making notes. Bit of printing there, etc., monoprinting. This is developing an abstract idea of trees. And then I have a lot more, but I have many sketchbooks, but this is just to give you an idea. So here, using dress patterns based on the work of Rob Wilson. Look him up, fantastic artist, local artist and a good friend of mine, and he uses dress patterns, so I was just playing around with that. This again was a commission that I did, a very large commission of trees. It was a semi-abstract piece based on very bright colours, really me. And all my ideas and lists of colours that I used, etc. This was a painting holiday that I ran last year in France, and so this is just somewhere that we went to paint. And again here, trees in a quiet square. This is October 2018. So there are a few sketches just to show you the ideas of my own and also that I use with my classes. This you will see at the end of the week is something I developed from the on plein air painting that I did. So you'll see that on Friday and how I developed it. This is a very quick painting in acrylics, a lesson in acrylics, and having an underlayer and then adding snowy trees. This is experiments. I've been doing a lot of experimenting with alcohol inks, which are quite new to me, and I've been enjoying playing around with them. Still a lot to do to learn more, but a very exciting way of working. This is winter trees in acrylics, and using lighter colours to darker colours, and how to get this really fine way of painting with acrylics. Bluebell woods, using the printing technique with your brush. This was a Scravito technique where you scratch into the paints, and this is the same lesson but there's a different class, but you can see the same kind of idea. That was an acrylics lesson. This is a watercolours lesson on silver birches, using the tape and getting the snow. I've done this in springtime, I've done it in summer, autumn and winter. This is the winter one, and this was using a credit card for printing. So if you're interested in joining any of my classes, I've got classes that I offer by email with detailed photographs at every stage, notes of how to do all the techniques, how to draw and how to paint different subjects, a wide variety of subjects in acrylics or watercolours. Then you can let me know, I can send you those details. Or I'm now doing video lessons of acrylics and watercolours. So if you're interested in any of those and would like more information, just email me at ali@alizart.co.uk and I'll give you more information. These are all my links. We've got, my name is Ali's Art, so email, as I've just shown you, ali@alizart.co.uk. Website, here is the link. Facebook, here is the link. And it's the Ali's Art Facebook page, not my Ali Hargreaves Facebook page, which is my personal page. YouTube, if you join my YouTube channel, you'll get to see videos there, and it's all free, it doesn't cost you anything, and it would really help me if you joined in. Instagram, there's the link. Ready Steady Paint, that's the children's subscription, art subscription that I'm a tutor for. And of course all my colleagues, Ali Board, Jeremy Ford, Sharon Hurst, Matthew Palmer and Denise Allen, they've also all got their details for you to look through their work, so please do support us if you can. Okay, thanks for watching.